I'm Michelle Monty, and Lauren Oliver, author of Before I Fall, is in the building today. Before I Fall is the story of a girl who, after is killed in a car accident, relives her day of death 7 times. Each time she dies, she learns something new about her family and friends that ultimately affects one of their futures. The only problem is, should she stay her own life or the one of another? Lauren Oliver is up after the break. From Before I Fall, which I understand is being made into a film.
Thank you so much for having me here today. Yes, I'm so excited for this to be produced into a movie. I want the message in my book to be shown to the world because I feel as though it can change the way people view life.
What is your message exactly?
There are many messages that I want the audience to feel while watching this.
Like what?
Well, when looking at this book through an archetypal theme, I want the audience to realize the self-to-self conflict, or in this case, the main character of Sam versus herself. She is pressured to fix everything, and while doing this, she learns that there is more to life than being popular. Sam is against herself because while part of her is saying she must stick to her past life of friends and partying, the other half is saying that the choices she makes will positively affect the lives of the people around her. By choosing to be popular, she gave up everything that made her, her.
Ah, interesting. Now, one of your fans sent us a video asking you a question. Take a look.
Why did you use the names of Sam, Juliet, and Kent in your book?
To start off, Sam is a nickname for Samantha, which means listener. For all of you in the audience who have read my book, you would know what I mean when I say Sam must be a listener. In order to change the fates of other characters in the book, she must listen to the situations and must make different choices in order to change the outcomes of the situations for the better of the other person.
Now, when I think of the name Juliet, I think of freshman year in high school reading Romeo and Juliet. Were you thinking the same thing while writing your book?
Indeed I was, Michelle. Juliet is a character in Romeo and Juliet that commits suicide because her society does not accept her relationship with Romeo. In my book, Juliet is a character who also commits suicide because she feels that society does not accept her anymore, because she does not know how to deal with her problem of people bullying her. Therefore, she takes her life away to escape her problems. As for Ken, Ken means knowledge and understanding. No matter what Sam does to him in terms of making fun of him or breaking his heart, he is always there to comfort her and understand the different situations she faces during each one of her deaths. Another message I wanted to get out to the public was you need to think before you act because people need to take responsibility for her actions. One person doing something can lead to another person's actions. Now here's a quote I thought I would share with the audience. Most of the time, 99% of the time, you just don't know how and why the threads are looped together, and that's okay. Do a thing and something bad happens. Do a bad thing and something good happens. Do nothing and everything explodes. And very, very rarely, by some miracle of chance and coincidence, butterflies beating their wings, just so and all threads hanging together for a minute, you get the chance to do the right thing. I believe that the symbolism in this quote shows the relevance of consequences. Everything happens for a reason.
I do feel like teenagers, especially considering my own daughter and the choices that she makes from day to day.
That's exactly what I wanted to do, Michelle. I wanted teenagers to relate to the main character of Sam. I feel like she gives in to peer pressure, and that's exactly what kids face today. They don't realize that sometimes it's better to make their own decisions than follow what the crowd is doing.
I agree completely with you, Lauren. So is this the type of audience you want your book to be appealing to?
Well, although it's sad, teens of today are interested in drugs and partying. However, I know females will love the relationship of Kent and Sam and the drama that goes on in the lives of each high school student. It will also appeal to adults so that they can better understand their teen.
Well, I know I enjoyed the book. By the way, everyone, check your seats for a copy of Before I Fall. Thank you so much for coming here today, Lauren. It was great having you. So now here's one last sneak peek from Lauren's upcoming film. Thank you all for coming.
I came to dance, 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 dance. I hit the
It's too late, she said.